Hello everybody and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. We are in Gaia Prime currently, looking for the override for Hades. I think we are getting really close to the end. We might actually finish it in this part, hopefully. We need to get this last power cell, and then we need to head to get the Shield Weaver outfit. So that's a thing. Let me grab this here. The future from Ted Faro.
A whole lot of history, a whole lot of so-called truth, a whole lot of noise. It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
Well, it's on you, Ted. You're the one who fucking did it, so you have no one to blame but yourself for the end of the world. And for whatever this has become.
At the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Alright. The solution.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
I mean... There you go. I mean, maybe I'm right. I mean, I don't think I am, but what if I am, though? What if Silence is just like... Because remember how they talked about how, like, where he came from, it's like he almost didn't exist. What if Silence is like a machine in human form? What if Hades has figured out how to create a machine that looks like a human? And what if Silence is doing all this crap to, I don't know, be free of the bonds that machines have or some shit? I have no clue. Is that Ted? And everybody else? Yeah, they're all dead in here.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
So somebody killed them. Probably Ted. It was probably Ted. That's probably what he was talking about on his little audio diary, isn't it? Did Ted try to stop it? Is that what Ted tried to do? Did he try to stop, like, the activation of Gaia? God, what a fucking utter piece of garbage.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel.
Yep.
Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Jesus.
Sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Threatening atmosphere.
God, he is a real piece of shit. I honestly wish that I could kill him. I honestly wish that I could fucking kill that piece of garbage. So, he fucks up everything. He fucks up the whole world, creates robots that are to destroy the entire planet, and then as they try to create something that, even though the whole planet will be obliterated, that they could try to somehow rebuild after, he tries to stop that too. Fucking Ted Faro is literally the biggest piece of shit to have ever existed. Like, I'm not kidding when I say he's worse than Hitler. I know that people would be like, that's a little far. No, he literally is. He killed the whole planet and then tried to stop them from rebuilding the entire planet. He is. What do you want, Silence?
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance. For
Yes.
an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the sun ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Silence. Hope.
I mean, they're both kind of right, to be honest. You know, Aloy's kind of right, but so is Silence. Like, what kind of world are we fucking living in anyway?
Monster override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Okay, so, return to Silence Workshop. Did I loot this chest already? Yes, I did. Okay. So I know that the power cell is somewhere like on the way back. I need to figure out where though. I mean, it doesn't really show me like. Let me see here. Okay, so
Good?
Try not to
take
falter.
zip line.
The master override doesn't override gravity.
I think I have to come up here. Maybe? Ow. Well, that's going to require... I always go the wrong way. Oh, it's right up there. No, oh wait, no, that's... Health? I think it's in here. Haha! There it is.
The last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay, so yeah, we have to... I guess we do have to climb up the part that I was just climbing on. One. There we go. God, if I could hate Ted fucking Faro anymore, I would.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered such knowledge you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Of course.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Hades.
Minerva.
Oh.
It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires.
One of the
to
towers.
transmit the codes that deactivated.
Yeah, but they also, the spires are also
She
designed
developed
to,
biomatter
for,
conversion systems.
the spires are also designed for the biosphere,
Hades
right?
wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Jesus Christ.
Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yeah.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
I don't care.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the focus network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So you're just Ted Faro.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
Aloy, kill him.
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth.
God, you're such a piece of shit.
I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
I mean, yeah, he hasn't done anything to make up for it. Well, I guess he kind of has.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them.
True.
I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
Of course.
I've done all I can.
Humanity is garbage. People are garbage.
Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence. Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along.
Technically, I guess.
Trespassing.
Good, be gone. Just another Ted Faro for another Ted Faro world. Oh, fucking audio diary is great. First meeting.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
Jesus.
I'm called Silence. And you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Define timeline.
Time. Ah. It is the 13th king of the Carja Sanctum's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Buried shadow.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
Manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Never trust a machine.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Alright, there we go. We got Silence as Lance.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. With the Spire.
I mean, we've helped everybody we can. Alright, so there we go. We have all the overrides. We could put a second mod in now, but I don't have any more. It's alright. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, special items. We have this thing now as well. If there was anybody to turn the what do you call it? Animal figurines into. Okay, so let's go back over here to the bunker. So we can now get this armor. It's been a long time coming for this. Literally since like the very first episode where we stumbled upon inside this bunker. It's part of the quest, right? Ancient Armory. Here we are, back again. Don't know why that just happened. Okay, into the first door.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only two more. Just one more. There we go. The last one. Case number. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
It says 90, 270. So... How do we... Well, here we go. Left. Wait, no. One. Right. Then left. Up. Right. Left.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside.
Cool.
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Fuck yeah, there we go. With the shield weaver armor. There it is. So what is this? So this doesn't have like anything. Salvage protects damage absorbing force shield. Okay, let's give that a try then, shall we? And, yeah, see, there's a couple that we missed here, but I don't know how I missed these. Data points here. Those are still being fixed. And we have the last things here as well. Luna, here I come. Looks like I'm heading to the moon. Met with Jerry today, and he told me about some of our helium-3 mines are producing well below specs. Drone ops have eyes on the ground up there, but even they can't say what's causing the problems. So the Corp is going to send up a team to investigate firsthand. Low G's training starts Monday. Luna, here I come. There's a log. Text data points from the world. Some dude on the tormented board is claiming to be Vast Silver. Laughs. No, dude. No, they caught versus 20 years ago. Oh, Vast Silver 20 years ago. Right? What's he doing? Come see. Can't. Communin? He's got pretty flash skin, but why would Vast Silver be hanging on a tormented board? Rogue eyes dig horror hollows. Duh. Laughs. Regular Earth's climate control complain. Whatever. Crap. I must thank you. From Duncan Rorig to Samuel Powell. Dear Mr. Powell, I'm writing in response to your message you sent me asking how I am since the verdict was reversed. I'm doing well. Sometimes it's very difficult to get used to how things are now. Many things have changed and the world moves very quick. My nephew Dale is trying to teach me how to use an AUG called the Focus, but it's hard to learn. I also miss driving a car very much. Few in the holler had the robot cars when I was young. Now everyone uses them, and I feel strange to not be in control when I go out of my house. However, it is better than prison. I see my family every day. I am able to play guitar again. You are the reason I am free. Thank you for believing I was innocent when no one else did. I do not know if you're a religious man, Mr. Powell, but I believe God sent you to me when I needed you, when I most needed you. Thank you. Duncan Rorig. To all Jesse fans. Okay, I want to get something off my chest right now because this needs to be said. To all Jesse fans and to the entire Romantic Fortunes fan community, Jessica Sterling should not win Romantic Fortunes. This is so obvious to anyone who actually pays attention. I used to be like you guys. Last season, I wanted Jessica to win, but as of episode 3-1, she's gone too far. Where were you people even watching when she rejected Luis, the sweetest human being on the planet? He stood by her through everything. The Alaska acquisition, that time the Harrier bots malfunctioned mid-battle. The only reason Jessica has any success behind Luis is because Luis had her back. He loves her, and she doesn't even care. This is why I'm throwing my support behind Vernon. I do not take this decision lightly. I was a Jesse fan for 2 whole seasons. Jessica's the whole reason I even care about Sterling Malkeet. But as a fan, I cannot continue to support someone so heartless. Luis, you can do better. Wow. That is something that literally you could have read anywhere on the internet right now. About anybody. Chocolate Box Log. Your latest meaningful conversation on Chocolate Box. Was this the love connection moment you'll tell your grandkids about? You can opt out of receiving these logs at any time by editing your Chocolate Box profile. Serafina. Hey. Lars. Hey, how's it going? Fine. Bored though. Yeah, Wednesday nights. You're really You're really cute, Lars. Thanks, you too. I don't know why I'm doing like a deep voice, as if I'm already a woman who's trying to impersonate a man. Hey, do you want to chat with me in my private salon? Oh, you're a honeybot. Ha ha ha, what? No, silly. Okay, if you're not a holobot, tell me about the most earth-shattering work of art you've ever seen. You're funny, Lars. Tell me about the last time you experienced heartache. You're funny, Lars. Tell me about an experience your friends enjoyed, but about which you were ambivalent. Hey, do you want to chat with me in my private salon? Holy crap, you're not even a good honeybot. You suck. You're funny, Lars. Lars is into this conversation. Goddamn. And we got another log here. Gina, hey, where are you? Hark. Stuck on 75. This auto's navsies keeps taking wrong exits. Seriously? Yup. Was gonna see if you could pick up dinner. No tikka masala? Food printer's acting weird. Installed the tikka module. Spat red protein gloop across the kitchen. took Tito 8 mins to clean up. Maybe order a pizza. Not sure when this crazy thing's gonna get me home. Sigh. So there we go. We got all that, and then we have one more, the Forbidden West. We're gonna read this at the very end once we've completed it. So don't worry. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So yes, map to good old Meridian. So we can talk to Avad, and I think we've done all of the quests that for people to help us. There is a trophy for like having everybody help you in the final battle. I would assume that we've done that. So, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Oh. Oh, look at that. It like glows and shit. Oh, look at me. Oh, I look like a badass. Yo, get the fuck out of the way. Everybody move. I'm better than all of you now. Alright, well, first of all, where's that? Okay, well, let me go ahead and like go to these merchants because I can turn in what do you call it? Like the items, the specialty items, the abandoned whatevers. This guy doesn't have any of that stuff. Okay, let me see. This guy.
Yes.
He had the vessels.
Yes,
I don't think he has anything else. Okay, so
I will leave you to the rugged.
shut up.
Well
Okay, let's see. So this guy, he had mysterious box. There we go. Oh yeah, the baskets. That I had to talk to the lady for. Is it this lady over here? Yes, I think. Small basket? Yes. That. Okay, and I could trade for this thing. And what is in there? Shard Gambler's box. Mysterious box. Ooh, special mod. Oh, oh yeah, that's right, the warm socks. Right. Let me see here. Resources. Sure. Alright, so now let's go ahead and sell all the crap we don't want. We get rid of all the shit we don't need. It's just shock. I might keep that just in case. Oh, I didn't want to sell that, but... Okay. Let's see here. Get rid of that. We'll keep 2. Ooh, it's worth 100. What do you fucking do? Like shine glass. Get rid of that. Right. Oh, I can actually buy some. Okay, everything is filled up. Alright, so we have everything that we want. Um, those. We're filled up on all that, on all those. I didn't end up getting these, but it's alright. Let's just check to make sure all of our arrows are filled. That we have everything completely full up. Okay. What is in the notebook that we still need to... Oh, never mind. I know what it is. Okay. Let's go talk to Avad. My really badass, like, glowy suit. It's got a force field. I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like the armor, but I guess she's just like taken parts of it and made an outfit out of it. Avad, I got some news for you.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy.
Okay.
Allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death...
Oh my god, really? We're doing this now?
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
All right.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet,
Oh, no.
but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
All right.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses of the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
Of course.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Alright. View both defense sites, view preparations on the ridge and the spire. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that, just because we can. Just to make sure that everything is good. And this should be it, man. This should be the end. We'll be... Man, it's been a long time. Been a long time coming. Hey, look who it is.
Petra.
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Alright. Yes. Boom!
Have you just polished that armor, Lieutenant?
Of course.
Teb!
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other North at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Alright, so... let me just check here. So it says that if we, it says like the quest that we need to have done for us to have, all of our allies. So, a moment's peace. A daughter's vengeance. Sun and shadow. Sunstone Rock, Honor the Fallen. Yep. Hunting for the Lodge, which I know we've done that. That's like that's an errand though, isn't it? Hunting for the Lodge. Hunter's Blind. Deadliest Game. Well, Red Maw. Deadliest Game, which I also think is an errand. Trader's Bounty. Yep. And Queen's Gambit. So yeah, those are all the ones that we need to do. And then, yeah, everybody should be joining us. So, yeah, we had they're joined. We have Teb join. So Petra and Teb, they've joined us. Also, we can do some of these now. Alright, so the Sobek Journal from 11/19/64 repaired. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway, reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of starships bridges on those old cheesy SF vids. Living spaces for Alpha is already completed, prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week in the Bryce site, designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew's already set up in my office/lab. I'm not a fan of all the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to enclose me in all-seeing presence. Opposite effect. Makes me feel watched on display. Tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak, scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, lounge, hall theaters, and first residence blocks in ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson, 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be. Snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the ZD site. Harris promised delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0T. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. So that was 11/19/64. This is 7/16/65. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted, which was completed by 0430. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to ZD. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan, but the truth is I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chance of survival is doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination. So many decades from now, and I worry about the alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and no failsafes. And how will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the Alphas. Naoto replied in less than a minute, with a poem, of course, The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. And it's long. Alright, I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. The stanza, or couplet, or whatever, leapt out at me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to ZD. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress, too. If I can get out there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. This was 10/31/65. Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out, but not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for ZD staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here to G Prime for final inspections with Harris and the president's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Thebes? I think it's Thebes. Gag. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keep him out of Elysium and away from me. Harris stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't a clue enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African Civ brigades are trapped with the backs against the Atlantic. The swarm has scuttled across Antarctica. Is crossing the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. The advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus or minus 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. Alright, so I guess the last one is the 11566. I think we got that. Oh no, maybe we didn't. 11565 or 66. All right. Okay, so now I'll fast travel over to this one. And we'll go up. Oh, it's over here. That's right. I think we might run this part a little long. I know we usually cut off at like the hour-and-a-half mark, but we might run like 2.5. So I guess strap in, because I really kind of want to get everything done. I really want to finish it in this part since we're here. You know, the final battle, and then we'll travel and we'll go back to Cyan and talk to her. I think because after all of this, she might provide us with some insight. Hey, look who it is. It's Talana.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Alright, so that's Talana. Who was down here that we ran past? Maybe I'll summon a riding machine to get us back up here. A mount. Oh, it's Aratok!
Aratok?
What are you doing here?
Come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once.
He's not on this list.
It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
Well, Aratok, we got some shit to talk about afterwards. You thought Cyan was the greatest thing. Well, wait till you hear about what I've learned. Fuck it, it's like way down there. Just do our roll. It's faster than running. I've only been up here like once or twice. Alright. What do we got over here?
Taller than the highest tree.
These cards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
War Chief Sona.
Sona?
War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Alright. Varl?
Please, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Like my new digs?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
Well, well.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard.
Yeah,
We're here for Meridian.
I think so. You screamed it.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Well, that's like Aaron and oh, there we go. 1:15:66. Such a close thing. It's been what, 43 hours since Harris warned me. Said collapse of the eastern line was imminent. Swarm's launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more, and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. ZD became a madhouse. Absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as gammas get evacuated, then betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up, but they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do, so they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime. And yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated over and over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper protocol, there would have never been living space constructed here, and if I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems would have never been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible, for which I'm glad. I really wouldn't have to want to spend time with around a young Travis Tate raised by Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia, one generation only. Update. That was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. Well, there you go. So yeah, we've talked to them. I'm sure the others are around. Aluki, Alita, Geneva, Nakoa, Naman. We've talked to Petra, Sona, Talana, Teb, and Varl. We got Uthid and Vanessa are around probably somewhere as well. I hadn't seen any of them. But I'm sure we'll get the
Roland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Nope. We did everything. We've gotten all of the missions done. Everything is done. We've gotten all of them done. The only thing that we have left is this. Once we complete the Looming Shadow, yeah, see, there you go. We should get the trophy. Hopefully. I've done all the quests that are required, so. At least Aratok made his way too. That was nice.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you?
No shit.
How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Hey, there it is. All allies joined. So there you go. Confirmed. Now, time for the final mission. And I will have gotten the platinum, folks. You're going to see that on stream.
There are signs from the west.
I think the only other time we've done that is Ghost of Tsushima. Got the platinum on stream, so... Gotten all the other trophies, so we should get the platinum as soon as we beat the last mission. This music is creepy. Damn.
Fires, perhaps. Massing forces for the long march to the city gates.
But it's not with smoke.
What is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Jesus! Oh my god. Yep, here they come. Deathbringers and corruptors alike.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
I have command here.
All of you.
I'm the goddamn general, pretty much. Woo! Oh no. What the fuck? Oh shit. Hey, look above you, I'm here.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
I will deal with Helis.
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Nah, he will not. Woohoo!
You have fixed.
Alright.
In a sun ring then.
Why do you fight?
Haha, you didn't hurt me. Woo!
Can't let him in close.
Actually, I think we can, because he's just hitting our shield.
Too dangerous.
You little bitch.
This was not meant to be.
I hope it hurts.
Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that.
God damn. Fuck yeah, Aloy. For Rost. For everybody he's butchered. Bro couldn't even touch me. I had... Literally couldn't even touch me. What's he got? Oh! Oh, God! Oh! I should run. Couldn't even touch me with my shield, bro. That's why I didn't need the damage resistance stuff again from the other outfit, because I have damage resistance against everything at this point. The shield is just max security. Oh, the gun. Oh, the gun.
Where do you need me?
Oh, there we go. Aim a little higher.
Gotta get to another platform.
Boom, you fucking bitch. Where am I going? Boom! God, this gun just... I got you. Oh, a little overshot, little overshot.
Good hit.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Devastation. Woo! Come on, you rooster fuck. Oh, just die already.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
I mean, I think I'm pretty fucking prepared. I mean, just defend the ridge. How fucking dare you? Alright, I got you guys. Oh, Jesus. Whoever killed that back there, pretty good job. Alright. From the sky, where? Woo!
Down you go.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
It's taking a shot at me.
God damn it. Every time it stops me from firing. There we go. There it is. Whew. Don't put your weapons down, just keep firing.
Incoming!
Oh god. Really? We had all these fucking badass cannons and shit. Literally all you had to do is keep firing. Oh god, it's fucking Hades. Just...
Aloy! Aloy! By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
I gotta go get it. Jesus. Oh god. Where are we? Oh god, it's in the town.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face
Yeah, you face that, and I got shit to do. I need to get to the mountain. Oh.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Oh god. Oh shit. Well, what are we doing just waiting around for these machines to rise up? Let's get in there and fucking kill the thing. God, it's killing the fucking plants. Yep, biomass conversion. Jesus, we have to fucking stop it now.
Hades has started the signal. They must have gotten through the defenses. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Alright, let's go.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be
Seriously?
easy. So no holding back.
God damn it. Come on, just climb. Make it fucking slow enough. It's like everybody's gonna be dead by the time I get to the top of this fucking mountain.
Aloy.
alive.
It's Aloy.
Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
Well, I'm a Hawk now. You're the whatever.
Last chance.
I mean, I technically don't need to. I've been stocked up forever. Alright, let's go. Here it is.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
The fuck?
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Let's see how you like this. Oh. Oh my god, my health. 666.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Oh no, Hades, what are you gonna do now that you stupid little ball? You're fucking sitting here. Just like with Cyan. Gaia. No, Elizabeth.
Master override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Oof. There it goes. No more killer machines. Phew. Dead? Oh, take it. I like that spear. When I hit people, they get electrified. She's like, who's there? Aaron and Varl. I am your god now! I am god of the machines. Could you imagine? Thank you for the hug, my king. I will cherish it. I was hugged by Sun King of Odd. I don't believe you, John. Jaron, or whatever your name's gonna be. Sindak. I don't believe you, Sindak. It's true. Right after the battle, he turned and he hugged me. Nobody believes you, Sindak, you liar. Oh. Gaia's log.
Hey, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn.
There's her house.
Showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth...
Oh, there she is.
For nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something.
There's Elizabeth right there.
Life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time.
So Elizabeth was childless and I'm motherless. That's crazy. It's all connected.
If you had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
And we did. Just a little bit.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
The flowers
I'll catch you tomorrow.
growing around her in the triangle. Just like with the metal flowers. What a beautiful end to the game. Oh. Okay. I was like, oh. Oh. Wow. What a fantastic, fantastic game. You guys, I cannot believe that I didn't play this game for so long. I think it's just because of my bad experience with Killzone Shadowfall and not being able to play through that because of how broken it was. And it was like there was literally a game-breaking bug that made it so I could not progress and beat the game. And so I kind of held a grudge on that end because, you know, Gorilla never fixed that. So I never wanted to play this because I always thought it would be broken. But, man, was I wrong. And, wow, this game was... I really think that this game, in terms of story, in terms of just aesthetic and everything, is just really one of a kind. I've really enjoyed playing this game more than I originally thought I would, and I really am glad that I pre-ordered the Regala edition of Forbidden West, because not only was it actually really well made, it's I was really excited for the game, so I'm so glad that I've played through this and that I've was finally able to get around to experiencing this, because you guys know how much I love stories and good characters, and this game really kind of delivers. Really, it really kind of just like scratches that itch that you normally don't get from. Okay, well, I mean, we want to go through the credits. I'll just skip the credits. Post-credit scene. Uh-oh. Don't fuck with it. Leave it alone. I found something. Don't. Jesus, of course. There he goes. There goes Hades. You motherfucker.
Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think?
God damn it, Silence. This motherfucker is the villain, isn't he? This son of a bitch is the fucking villain. This guy is gonna be the long haul villain. He's the long con right here. This motherfucker is the long con all the way. I already know that there's like a different like villain type thing, villain type person in the second game. Silence is. Hey, there it is. There's the fucking platinum. Ba-doop, ba-doop. There it is. Second time we've done that on stream. First time being Ghost of Tsushima. Hey, congratulations on defeating... I did not defeat Hades. He's still alive. And protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored just before this looming shadow. Prior to the final battle from Meridian, you keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked, granting the option to play through the game again from the beginning with all the loot and skills you've accumulated throughout this playthrough. A New Game Plus loadout of your current inventory and skills has been created to play in this new mode. Simply choose New Game Plus option in the main menu. You can also create new loadouts via the pause menu in the game. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Cool. So does that mean that I can... Does that mean that I can go talk to what's-her-face and maybe there's another conversation? If not, it's all good. But yeah, no. What the fuck, dude? He is the long con villain. If there's like a Horizon 3 or 4, he's gonna be like the main dude. This guy is the Ted Faro. He's pretending to be the good guy, but in reality, he is setting us up all for failure. Alright, let's see if we can talk to Cyan about anything. Maybe there might be some stuff that she wants to talk about that we can, like, kind of learn. If not, that's all good. We'll just call it there, but...
I'm back, Cyan. How are things going with the Banuk?
I have been learning about the Banuk cosmology from the shamans. Their aptitude for geometry and mathematics is quite encouraging.
Yeah? Yeah, see, here we go. Hephaestus and Zero Dawn.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team.
She did.
It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
What did you figure out about Hephaestus, based on what I said?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yeah, I was going to comment on that.
I'll hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
That's a good point.
Foes are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there, in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines.
Metal flowers.
Surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often.
Oh god.
Twilight and evening bell. And after that, the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system.
Oh.
Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like
yeah.
Hephaestus? Maybe one whose
Minerva
is Flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change.
Minerva. They said that she was...
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Well, there we go.
Alright, Cyan. I'm going to leave you for now.
Yeah, Minerva. Minerva makes. I mean, she was the one in charge of the in charge of like a lot of that shit, right? I believe. So maybe it's her. All right. Well, there you go. There you have it. That is gonna be that. We have done everything in the game. We've gotten the platinum, and we're done. We're done with Horizon Zero Dawn. It's been a long time coming. It's been quite a long playthrough as well. 28 videos. I can't believe it's taken this long to get here, but I really don't know how long Horizon Forbidden West will take us. Because the map is bigger. I don't know if the story is longer or not, but we'll see. But yeah, so now that we've gotten this completed, we are going to be starting Horizon Forbidden West, but we're also going to be starting Gears of War 3, so stay tuned for both of those coming up this week. If you're watching this in the future, where the entirety of humanity has died and all that's left is a playthrough of Horizon, just know that we were failures and that don't follow humanity as they were originally, because we're all garbage. So take care, everybody. I will see you all on the next one. Aloy will see you all on the next one in Forbidden West. So stay tuned for that. Goodbye.